for this?
Hey, True Believers England team here, and it is Friday night. We're doing ourselves another bad comic beatdown where we just take some awesomely bad book and basically do the worst high school reading, joke about it, and man, these Rawhide books have just been filled with stuff to joke on. This is known as one of the most
I'm sorry, did you say joke on or choke on?
Both.
Hey.
There are so many levels of this, I'm not sure I want to dig in.
I do.
For those of you who don't know, this book has a reputation of being one of the most stereotypically gay books of all time.
Are you looking for a transportation company?
Eric, no, I'm not.
I am.
But this is known as one of the worst stereotypical gay books. So for Pride Month, we figured, why not? Let's roast the fuck out of this thing. So we've got the cast of characters all set. Of course, once again, Rawhide is going to be played by Eric.
Hey.
He's trying to get out of here. That's why he's searching for transportation. The Kid by Pixel. No, hello. Okay.
Hello.
The sheriff will be played by LK. And then
hello.
I will be the bad guy, Cisco. And we got a new bad guy that I don't know her name. I think it's just Mad Black Woman.
No, it's Calamity Jan or something.
Calamity Jane. Okay, there you go.
I heard her name's Maxine Waters.
All right, no, right.
Actually,
right.
that's the precursor to the Wall.
Waller, yeah. Okay, so let's get this thing going here and share it out. And here we go. Cover. Any thoughts other than?
Ooh,
I got lots of thoughts, but I'm not allowed to go into them.
you're too young for that cover.
Why?
Mom looks at these kind of magazines all the time.
It was pointed out the Rawhide Kid looks more womanly than any of the women.
Yeah,
Actually, it looks like for those who watched Winona Earp, God rest her soul, it looks like Sheriff Hot, the girl that played there.
Okay.
It looks like a woman.
Yeah, it looks like a woman. Yeah,
Man, he looks like a woman. All right, let's go. Oh, by the way,
he looks like a lady.
the parental advisory is on because of explicit content. We might get Rawhide trying to groom more children.
Look, it's Terry and Rachel Hook.
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah, I thought it was a Dodson cover.
Yeah.
A true legend isn't made, it's born. His name is Johnny Bart, but most everybody calls him the Rawhide Kid. Where he was from and where he's going remain like most legends cloaked in mystery. But one thing was for sure. If you saw the kid riding into your town, things would never be the same again. And this is one such tale. Rawhide Kid, Slap Leather, Part 3. Dun, dun, dun.
When the moon hits your... I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande.
Blam!
Wow, it sounds a lot like John Wayne.
Blam, 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 as we see him shooting buttons and matches.
It was pretty early when I went outside to see a shirtless man shooting randomly. But I couldn't help but say, "Morning, Rawhide. You sure get up early."
Oh, hi. Actually, I usually sleep in, but I had the most fitful nightmares.
My pa says dreams can help you see things better sometimes. You just gotta think about what they mean in your regular life. He says that they's full of symbols and stuff. I think he learned about them from an Injun.
Well, your paw is a pussy. I mean...
Little bitch is what I prefer to call him.
Hey, now.
I love that. And you think your father, your daddy, your precious papa isn't interesting? Shame on you.
He can't shoot like you.
Honey, no one can shoot like me. I've just got the touch. But there are so many other fascinating things in this world.
But I just want to shoot like you.
Toby, sweetie, you're cute. But getting a little irritating now. I'm the best shot that ever lived, Kay. Best fighter, best shot, best horseback rider. The mold's gone, broken. Bye-bye. Thrown away. I'm one of a kind.
I'm
Oh,
the
couldn't
best
you
bareback rider of all time.
Oh, no.
couldn't you teach me a couple gun tricks, please?
You're right. I'm being a big meanie today. Go get some cans and bottles and let's teach you how to shoot a little bit.
Thanks, Rawhide. And as I ran, that's when my paw came on out. But didn't come out, but he just came on out.
Go get your switch, boy. I need to beat your ass.
I like that, Pa.
Thought you said you was a late riser.
I had nightmares that scared me to heaven and back. Guess I'm not used to sleeping in a house full of men. Alone.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you can get used to sleeping under the stars.
That little hint missed you by a mile.
Huh?
Never mind. No one ever said handsome and smart were inseparable.
Yeah, I reckon. I hope you're planning to wear some pants under them chaps when we go to town.
You don't like?
It's a mite natural for a lawman.
Lawman. Ooh, I just got chills. I don't think you even noticed what I was hearing. Not to worry. I always wear my costume when I go out. I love getting recognized. Price of fame. And I'm happy to pay it. I was just enjoying the wind on my cheeks.
Oh. And judging by the pencils, maybe some other things. Oh.
Yeah. Huh? You're wearing a hat. Oh, right. Those.
Yes, Matt. Those.
That's some mighty fancy shooting, pard.
I know. It's impossibly good, isn't it? I was going to teach little Toby a couple trick shots if that's all right.
As well
I
as other
suppose it's okay. He sure ain't learning much from taking care of himself from me these days.
And you missed that hint by a mile, too.
things.
Now, you stop that right this minute. You seem to be a wonderful daddy. I'm not sure we need that Laura woman hanging around like a Christmas ornament on a Christmas tree that just won't die quite so much.
Oh, hush you.
Oh, now stop. But otherwise, you're doing fine. You have a lovely home and terrific taste in furniture.
Thanks. I try to stick to earth tones.
It all works.
The fuck we reading? Seriously. What kind of feng shui BS are we reading here? Come on.
It's the Old West as it really happened, sir.
I like it.
I knew you would.
It's queer
Now,
eye
now
in the
put
West.
that back down. I wasn't finished.
Queer eye for the Western
neither.
guy.
Oh, hush now. It all works. That guest room is a showplace.
I wish good color sent scared outlaws.
Oh, please. Scaring outlaws is not such a to-do.
It is to a youngin'.
It'll work out. You'll see. Oh, listen. By the by, little Toby said you learned about dreams from Indians.
Yep, I studied with Chief Milky Cloud when I was a young myself.
Milky Cloud? I bet you've got some amazing stories.
Well, I reckon. I remember this one time we was out on a buffalo hunt for 3 nights,
And I can't wait to hear them all. But let's get back to moi for right now, okay?
Does anybody think that maybe
God,
his name
pretty
began as
little.
Milky Discharge?
I'm thinking his son's probably called Milk Dud.
Right, you had a nasty dream, did you?
I'm running down the railroad tracks naked, and a train is chasing me, but it's shaped like a long, smooth gray cylinder and has
I'm out.
teeth. My mother is at the other end of the tracks, and she's shouting, "All your father does is hurt us." Then the train hits her and misses me completely. And all of a sudden, the streets are filled with little kids dressed like kittens, dancing and chasing me. Ooh. Then I wake up. It's puzzling, isn't it?
No, not to the train dream, man. That there is what you call a running mama dream. What's telling you is that your scare of the future is represented by the railroad. Like any normal boy, you think your mama can save you. Now, I'm not sure why that train is all cylinder shaped, but, well.
Cylinder shape and with teeth means that you would be driven and trying to chase away your own sexual proclivities.
Gee, I thought it might be something else.
Nope. Simple running mama dream. Not to worry.
Well, you certainly know your stuff, Sheriff.
Yeah, call me Matt.
Well, all right, if you call me Trey.
That your given name, is it?
No, I just like the name Trey.
Because you can say, Trey. This is bad.
Who's running the train?
Oh, I got the stuff, kid, I said, running out. I'm ready to learn how to shoot so people won't think I'm a big yellow coward bitch like my paw.
Boy,
Yikes!
Sorry, Paul, but you know it's no secret by now, right?
yeah, right. I just can't hear it enough. And it's extra special coming from my son. I'm going to the office.
Okay, Matt, I'll be right behind you.
I bet you will.
You will.
What the bleep?
What is wrong with you?
You're going to teach me how to shoot now, kid?
No, because I'm just furious with you right now.
What'd I do?
It's what you didn't do.
You didn't cut my balls and call me Trey. Yeah.
And just like that, he was walking away. But this story has other turns, and in the distance.
Now, here's the town, right? We'll ride in from the north.
Yo,
Where's
where's
that?
that?
Let's see if we can't. Where's the? Oh, it's Pixel's character. There you go. Up here, you darn idiot. Can't you read a simple dirt map?
Not that one.
Excuse me?
I said nice one.
What the hell are you looking at, you Weasley Jasper?
Who's got Jasper? Did I write down the? Okay.
I have no idea who my characters are.
Vinkman.
I'm looking at heaven with teats, honey pie. Oh, only straight guy dies in this comic.
So she draws a knife and throws it into his throat, and he dies gurgling. Noticing everybody staring at her, she says,
What?
Jen, will you stop killing my gang? I don't have time to keep replacing these guys.
Well, tell them to quit messing with me.
These outlaws, for Lord's sake, they get downwind of something poontang, and they gotta try to get some.
Well, then don't yell at me when I kill them.
Can we just go over the plan? It's a good plan. Nice, sweet little plan. It'll take everybody's mind off this stuff.
Fine.
And this is Venkman.
I can't make heads. Your tails at the dirt map either, boss. Sorry.
Are you blind? Look at it. Red Duck. Oh, that's his name's Red Duck? That's
Red Duck.
stupid. It's all there, the whole town. I even put a little compass up top.
Try using a thicker stick.
Hey.
Our father used to make magnificent dirt map. There.
Back in China.
Oh, gosh.
It's Cherry. He's here. Cheer up.
That's
Vank.
Well, that's the big guy.
Yeah,
That's
the
me.
main guy.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
me. There ain't nothing wrong with this here step. I don't know. There ain't
System.
nothing wrong with this in here. Now I'm like Southern freaking gentleman. Okay, let me try that a third time. There ain't nothing wrong with this in right here, except y'all don't know the stones about no dirt mapping. I'm gonna really get back to that. Sorry, guys.
But then in came riding in another man.
Maranya.
Cisco,
He called.
you ain't gonna believe this. I was in town spying like I said to, and I heard some big news. Big.
What is it?
It's really big. Big as all get out.
What is it?
I'll tell you what it is. It's big.
And then he hits him right smack on the nose.
Ow. It's the Rawhide Kid done hired on as Matt Morgan's deputy.
Boy, that's big.
Told you.
Him, you could kill. Blam! As we
Came
see.
shooting from her gun.
But that's the last one, okay?
Okay, and boss,
What?
I like your dirt map.
Finally, somebody recognizes a nice dirt map when they see one. Now let's figure out how we're gonna kill the kid if he's the law.
I'll handle it, Cisco.
Look here, pardon. You're my oldest pal. Don't go up again, the Rawhide Kid. You seen what he done to you out here the other day? That was hard to watch.
Very difficult to witness.
When you learn how to speak L in the R in middle sentence.
At least one of us should try him.
Thank you.
What makes you so much better, me, Thunderclaw?
Pain, skill, strength, limited but effective magical powers.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I could take him, just like the white man could take your land.
You need to do this, don't you? It's an honor thing, ain't it?
Well, sure. He made me look like a darn fool.
Okay, go on down to town and try your best.
I'll be back as soon as I kill him. You'll never
And
see
off
me
he
again.
was riding.
Well, what are y'all waiting for? Start digging a grave for him. That dumb bastard don't have a chance.
Meanwhile, back in town, right by my daddy's office, sat him and the Rawhide Kid.
Those eyeglasses are the darndest things I ever see.
Sunglasses. These are the latest things from Paris.
I've been to Paris, Texas. It wasn't so special.
Hello. I'm talking about France. Ugh. Say it with me once before I lose my mind. My God, Maddie, we've got to drag you into the 19th century.
Hey, I said I like them.
Well, I'm going to order you a pair in blue. You'll look luscious.
And then, coming into town, two strangers riding on in.
Dun 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 dun
Yay!
dun dun. No, nobody's gonna take it. Okay. Howdy, we're looking for the sheriff.
Eglantine said.
You found him. Name's Matt Morgan. This here's my deputy, Rawhide Kid.
Hey,
Oh heck, you already got a deputy. Doggone it, we was hoping to get them jobs.
Sure was. See, we live in Nevada with our pa, and he made us mad, so we ran away from home. Aren't you boys a little old to be running away from home?
the sheriff has a point. How old are you?
I'm 38. Name's Hoss Cartwright, because I'm big like a house.
I'm the baby of the family. I just turned 36. That's why they call me Little Joe. We sure do wish we could have gotten that job. Well, boys, I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
We are too. We got saddle sores from all the riding we've done.
So does Rawhide.
Oh, you poor things. I feel awful. How about you let me buy you some drinks and get you set up at the hotel where you can both take nice hot baths and soak those nasty old saddle blisters? My treat.
You ain't got to do that, mister. We got our own money. Our pa was has a pretty big spread.
Nice to have a little land. How many acres y'all got over in Nevada? I got a little spot outside town that hold about 18 of the sweetest acres you ever did see. Our place is about a 2.
Please let me buy lunch.
Yep, 2 million acres, but we was hoping to buy more, a bit more in Utah.
And they looked at each other in shock.
2 million acres? That must be the whole damn state.
Nah, just half.
One big, one gorgeous, and both rich. Not only is there a God, he has great taste. What can I say except let's do lunch?
All right, should any of us old farts explain the joke here? The fact that the one thing about Bonanza is a lot of people noticed that it seemed like all 3 of them looked the same age, and all of them were middle-aged guys instead of yeah. Michael Landon was 900 years old and he's playing a teenager. Yeah.
Follow me, boys. Sheriff, don't wait up.
There goes the most peculiar cowboy I ever met.
And about a little later, my pa went ahead, sat down with Miss, I can't remember her name. It's Marania's only real role.
Miss Laura.
Miss Laura.
My pa used to say, sometimes a good lunch is the best medicine in the world.
He sure had a lot of savings, your pa.
Someday I'm going to write a book about him and my life in the small house on the prairie.
Little.
What?
Little house sounds better than small house on the prairie, I think.
Oh, suddenly he's the author.
They're really
not only
stretching
are they
now.
insulting Westerns and insulting gay people, they're also insulting every Western TV show.
Yes,
of the
they are.
50s and 60s.
And
It's all
70s.
getting torn down now,
And 70s.
LK.
And 70s.
Me. Well, Toby, at least your pa can still get it going on with the ladies.
Yeah, that makes up a bit for him being a yellow belly. And him being pals with the Rawhide Kid is darn good.
You think so?
Well, it's something anyways. Be better if he was brave and tough, though.
You're preaching to the choir here.
Hey, look over yonder. Who's coming?
And right then, a big old man came into town. He must be burning in those dark clothes.
Howdy, Sheriff. You might not remember me, because last time, we met, I was stomping on your head. But I've been in many movies.
I am a little fuzzy about it.
It's Red Duck. I'm Cisco Park's number 2 man.
What can I do for you?
Well, you see, we got us a problem. We plan on taking your town here, and the Rawhide Kid has got to go. I'm here to kill him. So if you'll just point out where he is, I'll go get that son of a bitch, and then we'll come back in a few hours for looting, raping, and general pillaging. You know, the things that people apparently did in the West.
I don't think so, Mr. Duck.
My pa said, standing up.
Marania.
Hey, that's pretty brave.
Yeah, it was. That's my pa!
Now, if he could just win,
Shut up, Buford.
you should have.
Morgan, you do not want to do this and get all beat up and shot again, do you?
Odds are a little more even round this time. You want the kid, you got to get through me.
Nice.
That's my pa!
There's youngins here. Why don't we take this somewhere else and settle it like men?
Want me to take that again?
Sure.
Man, that's smooth as a grease pig's tail. We might have been too hard on him.
Yeah, that's my paw. If I have to say that again, I swear.
You will have to. I don't care about no damn whelps running around. If they're dumb enough to get in the fire, they deserve to get shot. You know, natural selection.
This is a schoolyard and a church. What kind of man are you?
Pretty lady, I'll make sure you find out when we come back and pillage this here town. Oh yeah, me and you is gonna have a time.
Oh, like him.
Okay, that'll do. Your friends can pick you up in jail. You're under arrest. Get down off that horse and let's go over to the jailhouse.
What's he doing? Loser move.
That's my paw.
Where in the hell do you think we are, Boston? This is the West, boy. You can't arrest nobody till you whoop them.
No, actually, the law is pretty clear on this.
Well, I'm pretty clear on this. Dance.
And just like that, he shot in my paw's feet. Oh, no.
Oh, too bad. He was doing right good there for a minute.
Then I was running. Meanwhile, in the local hotel, we could see his horse and the Rawhide Kid were getting together for a little match of their own.
He looks more like Rush Limbaugh than me, just saying so.
I
by
know.
the way, yeah.
Well, he did before. Before he looked like you.
We'll see if he makes it to the end of this issue.
Yep. Go on, big brother. Put him down.
I'm trying, Joe. This little feller's pretty strong.
Just don't be too rough, Hoss. You're so strong.
Yeah, get him, Hoss.
You get me, Hoss? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, get me, Hoss. You too, little Joe. Both of you. Come get me. Oh, golly. Hoss, you're so big and strong. I don't think I can hold out much longer.
You give?
Every bit as good as I get.
Oh, God. I don't want to do this because they're using the whole thing as an analogy for sex.
You really are very strong, Hoss.
Just then I was running in. Help! My paw's in trouble!
Oh, pooh.
Boom.
Easily wins.
And just like that, he slammed Hoss's hand down on the table, stood up, and was ready.
Let's go, Toby.
My paw was on the ground, as the big bad man said.
I think your scalpel hanging real nice on my saddle.
Do your worst, you filthy scum. You're still under arrest, and you can add assaulting a law officer and attempted murder to the malicious mischief and child endangerment charges.
Shut up.
No!
Ah!
A knife to his head. Suddenly a shot came out. Blood spewing and knife thrown in the air.
In the immortal words of that horrible breath challenge, Doc Holliday, I'll be your huckleberry.
That went through my hand, you son of a...
Yay, it's the kid.
I came here to kill you, boy.
Well, I'm not too thrilled with you right now either. You have no idea what I had to pass up in that saloon.
What kind of sissy talk is that?
No, sir. I don't like name calling.
And
Put your
then
head-
Rawhide kicked Red right in the face.
I am furious. Do you have any idea how hard it is to meet young, rich, good-looking men that still live with their parents in this part of the country?
And he shot Paul. And at
And
that
he
moment,
shot
Rawhide
Paul.
was just walloping him in the face.
And you shot poor Matt again? I think I'm just going to have to kill you, Mr. Red Duck.
No, arrest him. That's how we do things.
You are a very lucky outlaw, because if that man wasn't there and I wasn't really into this deputy thing, I would so kill you.
Deputy
And-
Rawhide, we don't kill.
Even as a perk.
Could somebody get Doc Baker? I don't feel so good.
Cisco's gonna ride in here, bust me out, and kill every last one of you.
Can I at least knock him out for a really long time?
Yeah, that'll be all right.
And Rawhide's fist went plain on to the to Red Duck's chin.
Crack.
And he smacked the duck.
Matt, talk to me.
What?
Rawhide said as my paw stood up.
What? Is my hair messed up?
No, hair's good. Just a little nick on your forehead.
Yeah.
You want to get the doctor before I vomit, please?
Well, he didn't do it again.
That's my paw, a little bitch.
I gotta say, I mean, the dialogue for Rawhide Kid, I mean, there were times where I was looking away and going, okay, Eric must just be doing a little ad lib here.
He's not.
And then I turn around and I'm reading and I'm like, oh my God, that's the actual words on the
It's
page.
right there on the page. I mean, yeah, of course, we all threw in a line here or there, but all that shit is in there. That book
They
is
had to for Red Duck because Red Duck, it seems like, yeah, he's just going to swear everything in his mouth. They censored him heavily.
Yep, it is. It's like Rhaegar said when he came on. Oh my God, you guys were telling the truth. It's in the book. It really is in the book.
There's no need to ad lib.
Not really. This is one of the, like I said, this was one of the most offensive books. This was considered offensive by gay and straight people in the 90s when it came out, or 2003 when it came out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, you know, I got to say, I mean, 3 issues now, I've lost a lot of respect for John Severin. I mean, yeah, a paycheck's a paycheck, but I mean, dude.
I still don't think he knew what I said. It's drawn as a straight Western. It's everything else that because you notice he doesn't really have really that much like flamboyant, mannerisms.
Right.
It's just when you read it with the dialogue, you can just kind of like see it where maybe he didn't.
Well, of course, the assless chaps, I think, go in the direction.
But you don't see them.
You don't see the butt. You just see like it looks like he's just wearing like his long johns over him.
They could have said just draw him standing there, and then they add the dialogue because it says poor old dude may not even know what he's doing.
I'm reading this. I'm thinking, what's worse, this or the AOC comic?
We will find out. But November's coming. It's election month. Might as well do some politic comics, right? Did Sanaa Grace write this? He would be worse. Yeah, this is horrible. Mighty Geeks is saying you desperados need to be shot for endorsing this. Come on, tell the truth. You're enjoying the heck out of this, same as we are. I so far am. I have to admit, I've been enjoying. I haven't been reading ahead. Don't want to spoil it. But this has been some good fun. We are at the halfway mark, or at least we just passed the halfway mark. 2 issues to go.
Yep.
So it's going to show every 10 o'clock, every Friday night at 10 o'clock. I know we were about 20 minutes late this time. I apologize, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And please share this out. I think this could use a little sharing and a little
Get some love. Get some love.
just a little push, and you'll be smiling. So says the Rawhide Kid. All right.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, I want to keep the hey on all of the thumbnails.
It works.
It does, especially the hay being in the colors of the rainbow. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. What about you guys? LK, Eric, Pixel.
I had a good old time.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah, I had fun reading my part, but I mean, I gotta say, it gets more insulting with literally every page. I mean, just making fun using the classic Western TV characters now. It's just like you.
It gets worse.
I'm just trying to think of what episode of Bonanza is this.
Every episode of Bonanza.
It's the lost episode.
I don't remember Bonanza. The dialogue doesn't go with the art, which is what makes it bad. The art is good. I do like the art. Like they said, it's drawn like a straight up Western, and there are elements of straight up Western, but you take the dialogue and boom, that's it. But I have a feeling like it almost comes off like they're doing this on purpose. Like maybe they said, hey, let's make the Rawhide Kid homosexual, and they didn't want to do it, so they just went way too far. Either that or this is the worst case of hey, fellow homos, and that's basically it.
This was the same time Marvel was doing Trouble. The
same
time they were doing Marvel, and they said continuities for fanboys. Bill Jamas was really dismissive of comics, which made him perfect to run a comic company.
Well, that's kind of how they are now. They don't give a shizzle about any of these. Well,
no,
continuity errors and all that.
No, they don't. But they're in their mind, they're doing. Well, I was going to say God's work, but I'm sure none of them believe in God. They're doing someone's work, but Jamas just these people that are butchering Marvel and DC right now. At least want to be in comics long enough to make it to Hollywood. I think Bill Jamas was just embarrassed to be there. He's changed since then, but at the time, not at all.
Well, according to the unauthorized biography, they also wanted to bring back the rivalry and the anger and all that between Marvel and DC, and they didn't get the fact that Marvel and DC weren't enemies. It was a friendly rivalry. So he just came off like an ass.
Yeah, the hammer and the nail can't have a rivalry.
See, now I want to go to watch that show Rawhide. I'll be disappointed if it's not like this.
Yeah, I think you're going to be a little disappointed. It was a little bit different. What
I kept thinking of that Red Duck. Every time I see him, it looks like not Robert Duvall. Who was the one that was in the remake of True Grit? Was that Robert Duvall?
No, that Robert Duvall was in the original.
Okay, I'm thinking of that one.
Daniels.
Barry Pepper was the leader of the gang, the guy they were after was Thanos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, Jeff Bridges.
No, that was John Wayne. The guy that they were after was what's his name that played Thanos? Josh Brolin.
In the reboot, it was Jeff Bridges was great.
All righty, gang. There you go. I don't want to make this too long after because I like
Green, I need a smoke after this.
There you go. So anyway, join us every Friday night at 10 p.m. for the Bad Comic Beatdown Live. Next week is Rawhide Kid number 4. There are 2 issues left, kids. And it just seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Check it out. If you haven't checked out the videos yet, if this is the first time you joined us, by all means, please check out issue 1 and issue 2 that we've already done. I think you'll have fun with that. And tomorrow we have an auction that there's a lot of Sergeant Rock that's going to be in there. A lot of books. I just did a comic book unboxing. So by all means, check that out because I've tried to fit everything from that unboxing in to tomorrow's auction. So we've got not Rawhide Kid, but we got Jonah Hex and we got Scalp Hunter. We got Sergeant Rock, a lot of good stuff. So be here tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern for the auction, and then Sunday for open mic. All righty. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good day.
Good night, kid.